Alright guys, tonight I am replacing the brake pads and rotors on a Cadillac Escalade ESV 2010. So the deal was the brakes were grinding, obviously. So I tore them apart. Just did these not long ago, so I am tore them apart and found out that one of the driver's side, the brake pad on the inside was wore way down all the way to the middle. So I'm gonna have to tear it apart and replace the rotors and the brake pads. So here we go. So I already got the brakes off, but the problem I ran into is I already did these one time, so I knew it was going to be a problem. These screws that they use to hold the rotors on, they're 30T, which are these little star bits, and they don't work real great, and they tend to strip out. So what you got to do is you got to drill it out. These aren't really important because you don't need them. So we're gonna drill them out and not use them because they're not necessary. They're just used for holding the rotors on the assembly line, basically. So they don't have to be put back in. So this part's a little tricky, so if you've never done brakes before, it will be. But if you've done brakes before, you know how this works. You take one of the old calipers or one of the old brake pads, stick it in there like that, then you have your vice grip. Like this. You're going to stick it on your caliper. Like so. I should have did all this before I got all the brake pads in there, but You want to get it in the center, and then you may have to alternate it back and forth from one piston to another if you have two pistons or one. But you're just going to keep cranking it down. And it might get tight, but it'll loosen back up once it gets that pressure backed off of it. And you just keep going till you get it all the way in. The tighter you get it, the more room you'll have to work to get those calipers on those new brake pads, because the new brake pads are tight. It's a tight fit. It's supposed to be tight though. So now it should slide right on there like a glove. Just like so. Alright. So we got to turn this wheel around so I can get to the bolts, because the bolts are on the back side. And if you're smart, you have an impact wrench, so you're going to need room to get in there and work. Public service announcements. Wear safety glasses, because you get that cleaner in your eyes, and ooh, that shit hurts. Oh my god. If you wonder why this side is so much cleaner than the other side, I just replaced this wheel hub not long ago, so this one's new, technically. Alright, let me get this thing off the jack stands and wash my hands, because if I drive my wife's car and get grease all over it with my greasy hands, she's gonna kill me. So, and we'll take it for a test drive. Okay, so after you do all this, you don't want to jump in the car and like just go hog wild with it, okay? So you want to press the pedal, the brake pedal, until down and up until you feel it starting to tighten up, because it's going to be loose to start with. That's normal. So, because you've compressed those calipers back in all the way, so there's a lot of play in there. So you want to make sure you get those tightened back up before you take off down the road, and then you like can't stop. So once you press it down, 5 or 10 times, it should be good by then. Just make sure to take it easy, ain't no rush. Feels pretty good. Looks like everything went good. So, mission completed. Alright, so if y'all like the video and you want to see more like this, click subscribe and click on the notification bell so you can be notified when I post a new video. And click like and comment if you have anything to say, and any advice or comments, just let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye.